Aquesta de que nosaltres estem al top a tot, perquè la percepció de la gent és que estem al top a tot, en salaris, no estem liderant cap llista.
So when that ball is just set the ball, we go.
Finds the challenge to make goal on Kante, takes the shot!
Well done, guys, well done!
Start doing it again, guys, let's go!
This is the challenge, this is nice. Prove ourselves again.
Just stop trying to make me. I always go and get my coffee and Riyadh's coffee.
Next one, and again.
It's bigger than just the game, it's, you know, the fans, everything that comes with it.
And Manchester City are the champions again.
I'm gonna try the old cracker, I think.
Have I made it? Oh, I have as well.
Who put this?
All right. I think it would have been easy though.
Yeah.
A little book or something.
What do you reckon?
I'd never guess.
The giant sweet.
But yeah.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna give you this.
So, this is going to make the rest of the interview very interesting.
I know. Michael, one of the Kidmans, was wearing it. My kids at the time, they were really watching The Grinch as a movie, and they love it. So I thought, like, let me just go home, have some fun with it. And, you know, obviously, it's a pretty scary mask. It's good done, like we watched the cartoon home.
I'm the Grinch!
He was crying and then he started laughing because I took the mask off and I started laughing myself, so he knew it was me. Yeah, it's just having some fun with the family, scaring my kids. Brilliant.
Christmas was fantastic. So I had the chance for my family to come over to mix that moment of family and togetherness with playing on the 26, and we were lucky we played home. So they went to the stadium. It's like he gets in the party.
Manchester City, terrific form of late, 8 wins in a row in the Premier League. In some ways, hard to see past them winning this, but you never know in football, and in particular in the Premier League. De Bruyne! It's a blockbuster start for Manchester City. Mahrez thunders it home for Cancelo. Lining up in the middle, Schmeichel to Gundogan. Easy pickings for Manchester City from there. Make that 4. An emphatic start from Manchester City.
We start really strong and we aggressive and we score goals, but we create a lot of chances and yeah, it was good.
Leicester City have numbers here. It is Maddison. It's a beautiful counter-attack. Lookman on the run and on the ball, and in with a chance, which he takes. Leicester City all of a sudden are back in business. Maddison with a bit of room, might take it on, he does. Oh, Edison against the bar, and Inacho. Leicester City are right bang back in the game now.
They changed the shape, 5 in the back, and they defend so deep, waiting the actions, and immediately they found goals.
I'm disappointed with the defending in that sort of 10-15 minute period.
Absolutely not.
Manchester City corner, which Mahrez will take. Laporte! Oh, they needed that. Plenty of holding once again in the middle. Diaz is in there, and it's touched in by Sterling, and that will settle the game in Manchester City's favour.
Yeah, we were lucky at the end. With set pieces, we could have scored the 5th and the 6th goal. Otherwise, should have been problems until the end, because football is over when it's over.
17 goals in the last 3 games. They've had 9 league victories in a row. Remarkable stuff.
The fact that City are able to score so many goals without a number 9, I mean, it is really, really revolutionary.
I'm not thinking about the runs. I'm not thinking about, what is going to happen in the future. I'm thinking about, okay, what's next? And you promoted Brentford Like, I know what happened against Chelsea, I know what happened against Arsenal, I know what happened against Liverpool, how difficult Brentford did for them.
December is crazy. It's where you decide if you're gonna fight for all the competitions or not. So it's a tough month, I'm not gonna lie.
Your blonde hair. Tell me the story behind the blonde hair.
I'm not quite sure.
So Brentford next in line. Their turn to try and stop the apparently unstoppables. This place is certainly up for it, but in the face of this fabulously greedy City team, can that possibly be enough? Mathias Jensen with their corner. With drift and Pinnock is up, and this is Wissa! And it's nibbled off the line. Kevin De Bruyne. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Foden! That is slick. Beautifully tidy. Immaculate.
Only goal I scored with it. Make the most of that one. I kept saying I was offside, didn't I, after, so... Yeah, I don't know, I just thought I run a bit too early, but thankfully I was onside.
So this time, one is enough, and Manchester City have 10 consecutive Premier League wins.
It doesn't last very long, does it? Honestly, it starts changing colour after, what, 3-4 days. I couldn't keep on top of it, so it weren't long before I changed it back.
Now, Manchester City say they are shocked and appalled after defender Joao Cancelo revealed he was assaulted during a burglary at his home yesterday.
O assalto foi... Estava com a minha família na sala, homens encapuçados, aterrorizaram toda a minha casa, aterrorizaram a minha família, a minha filha, a minha bebé de 2 anos.
Eu atendi, ele fez uma chamada de vídeo. Quando ele fez uma chamada de vídeo, eu achei estranho, porque ele estava todo ensanguentado e eu pensei que ele estava fazendo uma brincadeira.
A reação dele, ele viu-me, liguei-lhe em videochamada, ele viu-me com a cara cheia de sangue.
Eu estava sentado com a Mariana e o Davi no meu colo assim, quando eu atendo. E automaticamente eu tiro eles do meu colo e já saio da sala e vou pro quarto falando no telefone o que aconteceu e tal, não sei o que, entraram na minha casa, me agrediram e tal, não sei o que. Opa, falo com ele, João, calma que eu tô chegando aí.
Em 5, 10 minutos, o Fernandinho estava na minha casa a tentar ajudar, a tentar acalmar-me a mim e a minha família. O Fernandinho mostrou-me esse lado de poder contar com ele também nestes momentos difíceis para mim e para a minha família e ganhei-lhe um respeito ainda maior do que aquele que eu já tinha por ele. A minha família é a coisa mais sagrada que eu tenho, é a coisa mais importante da minha vida e se lhes fizerem mal a eles, estão-me a fazer em dobro mal a mim. Porque se me fizerem mal a mim, eu estou preparado. Eu já sofri na vida, sei que vou sofrer no futuro e estou preparado para sofrer. Agora, a minha família não a façam sofrer. Isso não sou capaz de suportar. Pedissem umas desculpas que me pedissem, nunca ia perdoar ninguém.
You know, Dom, he was a big part of my life from the age of 19 and me going down to Tottenham and going to watch Kyle Norton in a reserve team game. Begiristain was the first time I bumped into Dom. And from that moment on until, you know, I was 31, he was a part of my life every day. Still to this day now, he's in my favourites to call and I don't take him off.
The best way to defend, guys, you know, is the ball. Now enjoy the boxes, play good is over for me.
For me, just to make the speech was something from my heart, something that I felt was right to do. I'd like to say thank you for all your kind messages, for the recent passing of my friend. Secondly, thank you for all of you guys and the sacrifices that you make throughout the year and obviously, especially tonight, with being away from your families and loved ones. It's hard, this, isn't it? Cheers. luckily we went and got the victory that we needed the next day, and I think hopefully now that could be one of the most important victories.
A few things. I have a few things in my head that hopefully I don't forget why. First, they were better.
Tierney down the left wing. His ball into the box. He's dangerous and the shot goes in. And Saka gives Arsenal the lead.
When I change or we change inside to play that way is to have more the ball. And I knew the energy will not be there. And we put one more player there when they are three, they put four for the reason why. But we didn't find it. Why? Because the energy defensively or here is not here. Also with the decisions different.
Racing towards the City penalty area and he's keeping on going and his run is a good one and he's nearly tucked it into the net.
1-0 down, it's over. In the half-time I want to see. In the half-time I have to tell you, but you have to tell each other. You say 45 minutes, stick in the game, because we are able to score a goal anytime and any circumstance.
Mahrez, deep breath, runs up, strikes, scores, City back at 1-1. Riyad Mahrez with a wonderful penalty.
It is 90 minutes, today is 94 minutes. We scored 94 minutes.
De Bruyne now clips it in, but I think it'll go towards, oh it did reach, and it's poked in! Oh my goodness! It's robbery!
That's why the victory is massive, guys.
It's been a tumultuous 90 minutes here in North London today.
It was difficult.
We saw our personality, our champion personality, so we want to go again.
And Happy New Year.
Pep gave the players 2 days off, so we came back on the 4th of January, started the daily testing as we have to do at the training ground.
Morning.
You've got to wait 15 minutes before you go in the building, yeah?
See you later.
On that Wednesday and Thursday, we jumped 10 more positive amongst staff and players.
So he's not going in. All right, be good. See you next week.
Pois foi, a primeira vez que eu peguei Covid foi difícil. É claro que ficar isolado é sempre ruim, né? Você tá sozinho ali, trancado, sem nada para fazer. Eu não sou esse cara de ficar jogando videogame, essas coisas que eu não gosto muito, mas aproveitei para estudar algumas coisas que eu estava interessado.
Further breaking news to bring you, and that is that Pep Guardiola will miss tomorrow evening's FA Cup trip to Swindon Town. That's after testing positive for COVID-19. The assistant coach, Rodolfo Borrell, will take charge of the team for the trip to Swindon.
I thought I was going to feel more nervous or more pressure or something, but everything came very natural. Like we are all involved constantly, it was not difficult at all. No, we think very much alike, and we know what we are going to do in every single kind of situation.
Same routine. Of course, we had that additional motivation to win the game, because it would be nice for Rodo as well, because he was in charge that day. So we wanted to give him that win, and we, the players. Between us, we talked, let's go and do it well, because he deserves it.
Same mentality, come on boys. The time has finished today.
There is no Pep for Manchester City, despite a COVID outbreak. Named 10 full internationals in the 11. Swindon have absentees too. Outside it goes to Cole Palmer in the right wing position. On that trusty left boot into the penalty area. Here he goes, and City will take the lead. Bernardo Silva, lovely little surge forward by Cole Palmer. City hit the front, they've been dominant. City are really trying to make it difficult for them, and they've won it back on the edge of the area. On he goes towards Jesus, who must score and does score. And Swindon's insistence on playing it out from the back seemed at best to be a risk. Just about shooting range, and Gundogan's gone for it and scored! What a wonderful free kick that was! City still have it with Bernardo Silva. It reaches Palmer again, and Palmer!
First FA Cup goal for City.
I know, yeah, delighted. Prem soon come.
When the ball got played through, I thought, because obviously Maka was in the middle, I was going to play it across with my right foot, but I seen the keeper come out, so I thought, I can't do that. Turned around, and then obviously the ball came to me, and I thought, I'm going to hit it. And luckily it went in.
Yeah, expecting an earful from Maka, I assume, for not squaring it.
Nah, you understood. I told him the keeper come out.
Has Pep been in touch, and what did he make of the performance throughout the night?
Well, the reality is the game was as we had planned. He has a huge confidence in us. It's been a great experience, obviously, for me and for all of us.
Morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Good, yeah.
Oh, God.
Look, what a day for me.
I mean,
look,
you've had
the
two
sun.
really good days of weather.
Yeah, I'm back. Look, the sun is back again.
Eu gosto de estar sempre brincando. É claro que quando a gente sai pro treino ou após o treino, eu procuro estar sempre brincando. Você tem que se divertir trabalhando. Então, esse é meu trabalho, essa é a minha diversão. Claro, com responsabilidade, mas eu procuro me divertir bastante e aproveitar cada dia, porque a vida do jogador é curta. A vida é curta, acaba rápido a carreira de um jogador. Então eu procuro aproveitar ao máximo os momentos que eu tenho dentro do futebol. Seja no treino, seja no jogo, seja no vestiário. Cara, a família pra mim é tudo, né? É porque...
Que bicão é esse? Hã? Que bicãozão? Que bicãozão é esse?
Vai pegar, como faz o coração, põe. Sim. Você vê um sonho que você teve com o apoio do seu pai, sua mãe apoiando sempre, minha esposa sempre apoiando, sempre nos maus momentos, quando eu cheguei em casa frustrado, ela sempre ia lá, sempre conversava comigo. Coisa assim, ela sempre fala comigo, no jogo fala para ter cuidado, não esperar o adversário chegar muito perto para me tocar a bola.
Ah, tá lá a bola?
Família para mim é tudo, meus filhos. A partir do momento que o filho nasce, você faz tudo em prol do seu filho. Então você quer ser o exemplo do seu filho, você quer dar o melhor para os seus filhos, para sua família, e comigo não é diferente.
Que eu deixei alguns troféus, né? Os outros que eu ganhei, eu mandei tudo pro Brasil. Esses foram os que eu recebi recentemente. Esse aqui é dos Clean Sheets, temporada passada. Troféu bonito, pra mais tarde recordar, vendo?
Quando o seu trabalho dá certo, é claro que isso depende de um coletivo, não depende propriamente só de mim. Então, se eu ganhei o que eu ganhei até hoje, foi graças aos meus companheiros. Tenho a agradecer muito a eles pelo trabalho que a gente vem fazendo. Para mim, o mais importante é o coletivo, conquistar o coletivo, e o individual é consequência.
Every time. It's consistent. It's no distance. Don't injure yourself now. Oh!
Troféu bonito e pesado. Isso aqui é consequência de um trabalho, não só meu, né, mas muito também dos meus companheiros. Os outros goleiros também que estão comigo no dia a dia. O treinador de goleiro, o Xavi e o Rich. Os goleiros Scott e o Zach. Também a gente tem uma amizade muito boa, trabalhamos muito bem durante a semana. Então eles me forçam a tornar cada dia melhor, a treinar melhor.
The culture amongst the goalkeepers it's very supportive, it's very professional. It is very much like a brotherhood, and I think that makes it much more fun to go to work each and every day and to support one another.
E quando eu olho esses troféus aqui, não só o prêmio individual, mas os coletivos que eu alcancei, é muito prazeroso porque eu sempre sonhei em jogar a Premier League, então poder ganhar 3 títulos em 4 anos, para mim é perfeito, né? Recebo muitas mensagens no Instagram sobre isso. Com muito trabalho, com muita dedicação, eu pude chegar aqui. E como eu me inspirei em alguém e sei como é que é inspirar no seu ídolo, numa pessoa que você gosta, um jogador que você gosta, e ver que tem crianças que se inspiram em mim, isso para mim é muito gratificante.
Talk about 1 versus 2 in the Premier League. Manchester City host Chelsea. That is the early kick-off on Saturday. Pep Guardiola is set to be back in the dugout because he has, of course, been out with COVID.
You are in rhythm, in aggressive, a commitment in there, guys.
Just a quick question on yourself and your own health and your family's health, obviously after isolating yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Thank you, yeah, we are okay, thank you.
We lead 30 points, a goal difference, guys. A contender is out. Let's start with it. When we have in our hands, we can lose, but not because we don't know who we are, guys. For who we are.
Next we'll go to Alex Aljoui from PLP.
Tuchel said today that he took the wrong approach in the reverse. That they were too passive, they were too defensive. What are you expecting from Chelsea this time?
So he didn't like the way they play at home, so they're going to play differently way. So now I can imagine that is going to happen.
City have raised the standards so high. The reality of this now is that City have already won 5 more games than Chelsea in the Premier League this season because their standards are just so high.
Football is constant evolution, and you have periods that you are playing good, but the key is to sustain that for a long time as possible. And it is what you have to do.
They say we're the best at player care for a reason.
Versatile, mate. Can adapt to anything. I'm not doing the Rolls Royce. It's just that the guys who normally take them across, they don't want to be responsible for scratching them or anything. So you can understand that. Mark, we're not using that one. That's Joao's wife's car.
I think there has to be that connectivity between everyone involved in the club. We're all one team. And I think my responsibility is to maintain that feel that we're all in this together, we're all one team, we are all approachable and reachable. And I try every time I'm here to say hello to as many people as I can and to keep that connection somehow with everyone involved with the club, not just the players.
Give everything, guys. Give everything. You are ready, guys. You know that.
I wouldn't change any of that team. Go on.
The players here, they're probably sat there on the spot thinking, will he shut up? We just want to go and play football because that's the sort of players they are. It's just like they walk out like to go and play a 5-a-side with their mates, and it's just unbelievable sometimes how good it is to watch and how easy it comes for them.
Robbery! Number 47, Berrada!
Your day today. Come on, your show, Kev. It's
Winning the big games are always important. While it's very difficult because they play very compact and defensively they're very good.
This is a huge day in the battle for the championship. A bigger day for Chelsea and potentially for Liverpool, but also one that could be decisive for the champions, Manchester City. City start the day 10 points clear at the top, and the onus is on Chelsea to close the gap. Given away, Grealish with a chance, a big chance! It's wide. Kepa got a piece of that. It's a wonderful save by the Chelsea goalkeeper.
You can put the ball there, or you can put the ball with Kevin, set the ball, we go.
Cancelo picks out De Bruyne with a nice ball, rides the challenge to N'Golo Kante, takes the shot. Absolutely superb! Kevin De Bruyne with a wonderful goal for Manchester City. Carried it forward, picked his spot, picked out the corner, and the Premier League leaders, the defending Premier League champions, lead Chelsea 1-0. Full-time whistle. Manchester City's lead is 13 points. Surely insurmountable for Chelsea. The champions are unbeatable at the moment and are cruising towards an 8th top-flight league title. They're the cream of the crop and they've now won 12 league games in a row.
Well done, guys! Well done! Well done!
So, 12 wins on the spin. They are 11 points clear currently. They have a goal difference of 41. It's all going very well for Manchester City. Is the title race over?
Their levels have been absolutely tremendous. Forget who you support. Top-level football, top players playing at the height of their powers.
Yeah, nice goal, nice victory. They went to the game with my sister-in-law. They could come to the dressing room and say hello and go home with me. But then, obviously, because the game, how it went, I had to do a lot of interviews. Papa moest even interviews doen. They wanted to see Romelu, but Romelu took a long time in the shower, so I said, do you want to go outside, have some fun? And then they love playing tag. We do it all the time at home, so that's what we did. Quicker than Kyle, they are, Kev. They've got more energy also. They know what I do, and sometimes they see that other people come up to me or whatever, but they don't have the fully understanding yet of the magnitude of our life. So even if there's 55,000 people in the stadium, like if it's empty, sometimes it's better for them. They're just having fun.
You see the goal I scored today? No, it wasn't that.
It's not just a winning DNA, but it's also a DNA of togetherness. We're all family, we're all close, and we're all comfortable. You know, meeting Kevin's children, saying hello to them. You know, it's natural. That again is part of what makes this, I think, a special culture and a special club.
All players gave everything.
Looking at them yesterday, they're a special team.
It's now 12 in a row for City, and they're 13 points clear.
Why did you try and take him on? I mean, he's the king, isn't he?
Nah, he's not. No, he's not, though, honestly.
Yeah, it was fun. We sometimes played had tennis, and Jack was always telling me, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to beat you. So yeah, I challenged him to come and play with me.
No, he's good, Bernardo, like really good, but there's some that are better. He'll say that as well, there's some that are better. I think Riyadh, Joao's so good as well. What a point that was, by the way. Look at the size of the table. It's all about, like, you know, technical ability and stuff like that. It don't matter how big you are on that whatsoever. Great, I told you it was handball. I ain't a liar, mate. That was my losing point.
I beat him after all, but it was very fun.
Bernardo, you know, he's a little magician and he likes so technically good, so that's why he's so good at it.
So Southampton next in the firing line for Pep Guardiola's side. Will the Saints go the way of the dozen Premier League opponents that preceded them? Or can Ralph Hasenhüttl and Southampton find a weakness in the works of this mighty Manchester City winning machine?
Kyle Walker-Peters, who advances into the City half of the field, and it's actually not a bad ball to Redmond. His cross is not a bad one either. And Southampton have scored through Kyle Walker-Peters. Well, I never. Inside it goes to Romeu, a one-time Pep Guardiola disciple, and the pass is a good one, and all of a sudden Southampton are 2 up. No, the flag's up. The flag's up. Brozius tucked it into the back of the net. Foden tries to get into the penalty area. He drills it in low. Sterling will score. No, it's a great save. Encouraging signs as the first half came to an end, but at half-time, it's Southampton 1, City 0.
Let's go, boys. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Don't stop, guys.
That's what I was saying for the first 20 minutes. That ball was on every time. I don't have anything to say in the match. You're brilliant, guys. Brilliant. Continue that way. More. Top level. You got any scissors? Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Listen, guys, Facing now. We have 45 minutes to come back, Okay, let's go. Come on.
I feel that because my role, because my position, I need to do a step forward in these situations because the team needs some players to look at, and I think my role is, of course, I need to improve, I need to learn, I need experience, but taking in consider this and looking, for example, players like Digne, I'm learning a lot, and I want to be a leader in this club.
Goes back to Rodri, shooting position. Rodri bends it. Oh, it's hit the frame of the net.
Since I came here, you know, Company left, the big players left, David, the captains, and it kind of make someone has to take that role. I think between all we're taking that role, but I think I can do it.
De Bruyne then swings it in. Must be Laporte, it is! City 1, Southampton 1. Aymeric Laporte, De Bruyne's delivery, Laporte in the clear. And that is the final whistle, but it just didn't quite happen.
Hey guys, so it's always difficult here, eh? Hands up. Come.
You played incredible well, guys. The 3 points that Arsenal, we get it, maybe we don't deserve it, today we deserve it. So football is like this. Happy holidays to you, deserve it, with the national team, Gabi, Eddie, and the rest. So safe trip, and you have to be proud. And that's all, okay? Allez.
A little 2-week break, no games, possibly get a little holiday, bit of sun in their backs, and come back for the last sort of third of the season.
Sunny in Manchester, mate. You'd have to be like that.
It was very weird, to be honest, to have that winter break in the middle of the season. I was used to it always in Germany, you know, having Christmas and New Year's off.
Why you bring this? You go school? School. You go school?
¿Qué tal?
Yeah.
Muy bien.
It was time just to forget everything, you know, just to get out of your rhythm, to get out of your habits, you know, and just to do whatever you want.
Where did you go?
Barbados.
Barbados.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Was it lovely?
The sun is now is, I don't know, 40 degrees.
Is your golf getting better, Rodders?
Much better. Let me see, I can show you one video. This one I miss.
You want to find a better one?
This one.
Okay, let's have a look.
I have to put it on top.
That winter break comes at a time where you really need it. It comes off the back of a difficult period of November and December where there's so many congested fixtures together.
With the sports science, with all the stuff that we have here, the physiotherapists, the doctors, everyone who's involved in that process, they know the responsibility, you know, of the danger of coming back and then, you know, maybe doing too much. So I think these kind of people, they are very aware of what we are able to do and what not.
They're not all at the same level. Some players need to build up because they might be coming back from injury or things. Some might be nursing specific little problems where they can really focus on extra treatments, and some just need a rest. And then the task is when they all come back together, understanding their levels by talking to the players, looking at the data, and Pep and his team are very good at understanding when to push hard and when to back off them.
You're playing all these big games, you know, with the Champions League, with the Premier League, all the cups involved. So I think it was very important to be sensitive enough to get the best out of all the players, you know, and to get the best training effect as well. We have the best people possible in the club, you know, to make sure that we are fit, that we are in form, and that we are able to retain all this.
Antes de assinar o contrato, eu falei com a minha mulher e ela deu uma opinião sincera dela, disse-me que a nível desportivo não há nenhum clube melhor para estar neste momento, como o Manchester City.
Did you go away, Joao?
Yeah, Portugal. It's like 70 degrees, that's okay. It's not for go to the beach, but you enjoy the sun. Eu sinto-me bem aqui, tive realmente uns primeiros 6 meses difíceis, mas depois disso, apesar do clima de Manchester e do tempo aqui não ser muito bom. Uau, grande! Como estamos, Txiki? Tudo bem? Muito bem. Mas ao fim e ao cabo nós sentimos-nos bem, onde a nossa família está bem, onde a nossa família se sente confortável e eu sinto que a minha família aqui está bem e resolvi assinar um contrato com este clube que me tem dado tanto, que tenho feito as melhores temporadas da minha vida. E é assim que quero continuar e também pela qualidade dos jogadores, pela ambição que tenho de ganhar títulos e acho que neste clube estou muito mais perto de o fazer.
I l'altra curiositat és que estem veient, no? Ho hem parlat tu i jo alguna vegada, els jugadors estan a arribar a l'últim any de contracte. You know, I'm a sporting director. I'm the guy that who has to keep safe the philosophy of the team. So for that, We have to hire the best managers we can. Now we have the best in the world for that. And then with the manager is to build a team that has everything. We work to sell players or to buy players. Fins i tot finalitzant el contracte, no? O sigui, aquí tenim la llista a l'esquerra, des de l'Mbappé, Pogba, Dybala, Casey, Rudiger. Tots aquests estan arribant als últims mesos del seu contracte, que això no es veia. Tu em dius, fa 10 anys, tu em dius que jugadors com Mbappé, Pogba, clubs com el... Mira quin clubs estem parlant, Estem parlant de PSG, o sigui, d'equips petits que no els hi deixen marxar, és més fàcil que el jugador no prengui el risc, però que un jugador prengui el risc d'acabar contracte i prendre el risc és quedes lesionat i adeu, Quedes lesionat i no et fitxa ningú, Però estàs parlant de jugadors del PSG, del Manchester United, Juventus, Milan, Inter, Chelsea, Bayern de Múnich, Chelsea, Barça... Mare meva. Però ja s'ha vist, no? L'Àlaba, el Madrid... Són jugadors que al final poden tenir el control. Però pensa en el risc que corren, aquests, Sí. Bueno, pots signar 6 mesos abans. Els últims 6 mesos amb un club de fora. Però hi ha 6 mesos primers... Sí, que te l'estàs jugant. Que no... Totalment. Sí. Que no lesionis, Lesionar de gravetat, Però la llista és increïble. La llista Omar és increïble, aquesta. També la de que els hi queda un any, Sí. La que els hi queda un any també, la llista Déu-n'hi-do, Allà ja tenim uns quants. Va. I aquest any també el que hem fet és treballar molt les renovacions. Hem fet... Vale. Sí. Més de 10, no? Sí, hem fet la de Cancelo, a l'Stones, a l'Ederson, Ruben, Dinho, Zach, Delap i Maquetí, que és l'última, i Palmer, que van fer a l'estiu. Que al final aquí és mantenir el talent, mantenir aquest equilibri... I l'altra perspectiva són els salaris. I quan mires salaris, clar, també aquí és veritat, nosaltres està dalt, però al final estem quarts a Europa, no? Per davant tenim el United, el Barça, que ara segurament està fent una neteja i està baixant una mica, però el Paris Saint-Germain, que això haurà pujat amb el fitxatge del Messi, que és que el Messi, Neymar, Mbappé, Sergio Ramos, Wijnaldum... Sí, Omar. Estic d'acord, l'altre que et diria és que al final el que hem de mirar és quan representa versus els ingressos. I nosaltres sempre ens hem mantingut en un 60-61%, que és al final la indústria és el que et demana. Per ser un club sostenible, entre 55 i 65, i ens hem mantingut en aquest nivell. I ara que tu estàs dient 65, només hi ha un club que s'ho està fent, que això és el Tottenham, I nosaltres, Sí. Tornarem un altre cop aquí, Si tornes, aquí tornem, torna a l'anterior. Aquí estem com tots i al final nosaltres el que de moment estem fent és continuem guanyant. Que la resta, no. Manchester United no ho fa, Barça no ho fa, PSG, evidentment, hòstia, ho fa i ho farà. Chelsea. No, i sabem que quan guanyes també tens una pressió dels jugadors i dels agents que sempre estan demanant més salaris, no? Sí, quan més allò... Ho has d'aguantar, no? És aquest equilibri entre mantenir els jugadors perquè estan rendint al camp, però hem de mantenir una estructura i una estabilitat. Vale. Molt bé. Després aquesta, bueno, és... Aquest tot això m'estàs ensenyant és fantàstic, perquè al final aquesta sensació, aquesta de que nosaltres estem al top a tot, perquè la percepció de la gent és que estem al top a tot, en salaris, en tot, en traspassos, en net spend i tal, i resulta que no estem liderant cap llista. Totalment. I estem guanyant i estem continuant, estem fent un futbol espectacular. No ens podem dormir, però va bé. all my thoughts and all my focus was with my country.
There is just an extra edge when the floodlights are on.
Stick together, stick together.
Always positive, always.
I was late. Had to pay the dinner for everyone.
No cameras allowed in here. 100 mil, 150 mil, and Walker.
Smile for the camera, Kevin.
Training, eat and rest. Eat, train and rest. Eat, train and rest.
The moment you stop, squeeze again.
There is no match quite like a Manchester derby.
Morning, Pep. I love you. He's smiling.
Played in by De Bruyne, and it reaches Foden!
Great weather, great result, great day.